like something out of a Hollywood movie on this third day of unrest sparked by ICE raids. This is what it looked like this afternoon. Well, that was last night when activists blocked traffic on Highway 101 in Los Angeles. President Donald Trump ordered thousands of National Guard troops to be deployed Saturday night after a raid in Paramount earlier in the day that set off a chain of tense demonstrations. U.S. Attorney Bill Essayli said on X that federal law enforcement operations are proceeding as planned this weekend in Los Angeles County, adding anyone who obstructs federal agents will face arrest and prosecution.
Yo, peace, squad. I just wanted to come in with this developing news story that just came across the Associated Press out of L.A. and it's stating that the Marines will be deployed to L.A. to respond to the immigrant protest, the immigration protest. It states that the Pentagon planned to deploy 700 Marines to Los Angeles on Monday to help the National Guard members respond to immigration protests. 3 U.S. officials have said that California prepared to sue President Donald Trump over his use of the guards to confront the protesters, meaning that they saying that he kind of overstepped his boundaries by sending in just the National Guard. But off of this report right here, it's stating that he's doubling down on that and about to get ready to deploy 700 Marines out there to LA to help deal with this protest that's going on right now. The Marines were to be deployed from their base at 29 Palms in South California desert. The officials spoke on conditions of anonymity. I think I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? Anonymity? Y'all know what I'm talking about. To discuss military plans. The deployment was first reported by CNN. So CNN broke the news first, then the Associated Press picked it up out of LA. The Marines were to be deployed. The Attorney General said that the president's action had trampled the state's sovereignty. He don't take lightly to the president abusing his authority and unlawfully mobilizing California National Guard troops, State Attorney General Rob Bonta told reporters. He planned to seek a court order declaring that Trump's use of the Guard was unlawful and asked for a restraining order to halt all deployment. The streets of the sprawling city of 4 million people were quiet Monday morning, but the smell of smoke hung in the air downtown one day after crowds blocked off major freeways and set self-driving cars on fire. Like they out there in LA wilding out over this whole ICE raids and immigration protest and rounding up all the so-called illegal immigrants, man. It's getting crazy out there. One day after the crowds blocked off a major freeway and set self-driving cars on fire as police responded with tear gas, rubber bullets, and flash bang grenades. The law enforcement presence was heavy, with police cars blocking the streets in front of the federal detention facility that was the focus of the protest. So they was out there protesting in front of the federal detention center, over what they call to be unlawful arrest of what they say are legal immigrants, but ICE is claiming otherwise, saying they are illegal immigrants. The Attorney General Bonta accused Trump of fanning the protesters' anger with his announcement of the deployment, saying he set off Sunday clashes with law enforcement in downtown Los Angeles. This was not inevitable, he said, inevitable. While much of the city was spared from any violent clashes, swept through several downtown blocks and a handful of other places, it could take days to clear out the debris from burned cars and to clean off or paint over graffiti sprayed on City Hall and other buildings near the detention facility. Sunday was the third and most intense day of demonstrations against Trump immigration crackdown in the region, and the arrival of the first 300 Guard troops spurred anger and fear amongst many residents. So that's how you know it's getting real serious out there, man, because it wasn't the last time they sent in the National Guard was for the George Floyd protest back in 2020, I believe it was. 2020, 2021, somewhere in that area. I could be wrong. Correct me. Drop down in the chat and let me know in the comments. Let me know if it's if that was the time that they deployed the National Guard. But now Trump is doubling down, man. He said he ain't having this mess. He ain't having this nonsense. You're not gonna start tearing up cities, because what it is that it's gonna start in L.A. You know, then it's gonna spread to Chicago, then it's gonna spread to Miami and parts of Florida. And then all the other little pockets. You know, Louisville, Kentucky got the second largest immigrant Cuban community here in Louisville, Kentucky. But just overall, in general, it's just going to spread like wildfire. So, in order for him to contain it, he feel like he need to send in the National Guard, man. So, let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments below, man, and let me know if y'all think this thing is going to escalate, or is the Marines going to come in, shut it down, and you know, get this thing under control. Also, do you think President Trump is overstepping his boundaries by sending in the Marines right now to assist the National Guard? Or do you think it's well within his power to do that in order to contain this fire that's trying to spread? You know what I mean? So drop down in the comments, man. I just wanted to come and drop this quick news report for you guys. And as developments keep coming in, I'll keep y'all posted, all right? It's Ahmad with the Supreme Squad. And until the next video, I'll holler at you. Peace. And be careful out there, man, for real. It's getting crazy outside. It's safe to say it ain't safe outside. Peace. And here's a quick video of Attorney General Bonta explaining the oncoming pending lawsuit that they're about to bring down on the president, Donald Trump. Check it out.
An order that abused the federal government's authority, violated the 10th Amendment and federal law. An order that skipped over multiple rational, common sense, strategic steps that should have been deployed to quell unrest and prevent escalation. As a result, I, in partnership with Governor Gavin Newsom, are suing President Trump and asking the court to set aside the president's unlawful action federalizing the California National Guard.